5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's a very special episode, and this is very special to me, actually. Growing up, young Nathan, little Nathan Jr., was very much into Blink-182 as a punk rock band. I mean, sure, they got kind of shit on back in the day, being in the punk scene. You know what I mean? There were other bands that kind of they took the piss out of Blink-182. You know, people didn't treat them as the serious band because they had kind of a pop punk sensibility. They were very popular too, so it also made them kind of a target of the punk rock purists. You know what I mean? The propagandy fans, the old school kind of punk rockers. You know what I mean? And because a band will have funny lyrics, funny videos, you know, some people may be tempted to not take them as a serious project. But I always had a soft spot in my heart for Blink-182. I've seen them live numerous times. I think they're I have a very nostalgic feeling for it also. Is that, you know, if you listen to music when you're a young man or woman, you know, it kind of sticks with you. And yeah, I remember I saw Blink-182 and Weezer. Oh shit, look at that, I'm wearing a Weezer shirt. That's crazy. Complete accident. But I saw them on tour together, and I was more of a Weezer fan. But then Blink-182 put on such a great fun show. I was kind of that's what really got me stoked about them. So I'm very excited to say that the band looks like is back together one more time for the song One More Time. And, you know, I'm so excited to kind of just dive right into this, see what Blink-182 back in black. And this is great. So let's drink to the old times and the new times and the one more times on Peacekeeper.
Strangers, from strangers into brothers, from brothers into strangers once again. We saw the whole world, but I couldn't see the meaning. I couldn't even recognize my friends. Older, but nothing's any different. Right now feels the same, I wonder why. I wish they told us it shouldn't take a sickness or airplanes falling out the sky. Do I have to die to hear you miss me? Do I have to die to hear you say goodbye? I don't wanna act like there's tomorrow. I don't wanna wait to do this one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. I miss you. Took time, but I admit it. It still hurts even after all these years. And I know that next time ain't always gonna happen. I gotta say I love you while we're here. Do I have to die to hear you miss me? Do I have to die to hear you say goodbye? I don't wanna act like there's tomorrow. I don't wanna wait to do this one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more. One more time. One more time. One more time. I miss you.
You know, very, very, very good. I like this a lot. It made me emotional for my own, best friends that I had growing up. So, I live right now. We're broadcasting from our home in beautiful Kimberley, British Columbia. I'm here, Hunter, and his mother, one of my best friends growing up. Jack was who's going to be on the show here, but Hunter is I was best friends with his uncle growing up. We grew up together. We were best friends. I mean, ever since grade 5, and unfortunately he passed away. I think I've probably mentioned on the old channel Nightmares if you watch that, but I didn't get to have this one more time, and it's this really brought up a lot of emotion in me. Funny enough, this Blink-182 song, and I gotta say, side note, you know what I mean? I'm so happy they didn't come back with something super silly and try to recreate. You know what I mean? I feel like this, it's okay to be a mature Blink-182, and I'm sure their shows are still as silly as they ever were, but I'm so happy that they're back together. It looks like they went through a lot of stuff. A lot of things were referenced in the video and the song. I think this is a straight up, like the opening verse, strangers from strangers into brothers from brothers into strangers. Once again, we saw the whole world, but I couldn't see the meaning. So that, like, Tom DeLonge singing that part, it must have been him talking about leaving the band, right? I'm pretty sure he instigated that, right? Because he had his Star Academy, he was really into aliens and stuff like that. So like that, we saw the whole world is kind of to me anyway, it sounds like a double entendre about them as a band seeing the whole world, and then also Tom DeLonge himself wanting to see the whole world. I mean, that's such an interesting story. I really hope there's like a documentary about that. I really like to see all of that through Tom DeLonge's eyes, what he was going through, and what, you know what I mean? That's a fascinating story anyways on its own. And then, they talk about, I wish they would have told us it shouldn't take a sickness or airplanes falling out the sky. That's an obvious reference to the Travis Barker's plane crash, right, where his friend passed away, unfortunately. And he really goes into that in a great deal on Rogan. I think it was, I feel like it was Joe Rogan. He talks about that. I mean, he survived a plane crash. That's so crazy. But the video was sweet, and like I said, the song had me remembering my brother, my friend, my best friend that I unfortunately didn't get that one more time. But it's good to see people who do, and I have other friends, and I feel like, God, I haven't seen you in 20 years. You know what I mean? Maybe it's time to reconnect one more time. Anyways, and that's such a great message. Tell everyone that you love them as much as you can while they're still in your life. Wow. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you a Blink fan? What do you think about this? What else should we check out? And if you want to get your requests on the show, there's one way to do it. You go to patreon.com/Peacekeeper Reaction. And for Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. Here, put my arm back on.
They said, why are you here?
0.25s.
Yeah, why are you here?
Zopiclone, Imovane.
Yeah. Why are you here?
Oxycontin with Ritalin. That's fun.
Why are you here?
Try ketamine.
Put him on benzos.
Do it. 0.25s, 0.25s, 0.25s.
Put him on benzos.
That's a party. That's a party. That's a party.
Put him on benzos.
0.25s, 0.25s, 0.25s.
Put him on benzos.
That's a party. That's a party. That's a party.
His anxiety's through the roof. Put him on benzos.
Yee. That's fun.